Hi, I'm Shatan.
Hi, and I'm Carissa, and we hope that everyone had an amazing holiday. We thank you so much for joining us today. The holidays are now up, but New Year's is coming up. So, you know what that means. It's New Year, new me time.
Yes.
And so, we were kind of just sitting back and we were discussing and reviewing, our year. And we're really thinking, what is the main theme that we found ourselves really discussing with our clients this year? And I know for me, a big thing I found myself teaching, helping with, and discussing is pouring from your overflow. And really, what that looks like is, there's the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup, which is true, but you also can't pour from a full cup because the moment that you do, you're depleted all over again. So you want to get to a place where you're constantly receiving so that you can constantly be giving. And that way you're never depleting yourself. So mine was pour from your overflow.
Which is so good. And then, of course, with mine, one of the things that I encounter with my clients is telling them to put themselves first. We have a tendency to put other people first. We have a tendency to put our jobs first, and family and friends, and then somewhere in there we make ourselves last. So putting yourself first is so important. It's imperative that you put yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we kind of looked at that and we were like, you know what, 2019, thank you so much for the lessons, but 2020, let's do
Let's
this.
do this.
Let's apply the things that we learned this year.
Yes.
So we were just kind of sitting back and we're like, you know what? We also want to hear what are your 2020 resolutions for this year. And if you don't have any yet, that's okay because we're going to just really quickly go over three of our like ideas to
Three
try
ideas.
out just to kind of get you going.
Yes.
Which kind of leads in what I think is the most common, probably one of the most important for that reason, which is simply just exercise. Just decide if my goal this year is to exercise, first of all, why? And then figure out, you know what, when do I want to go? Let me be specific. Do I want to go twice a week, 3 times a week? And if it's 3 times a week, when am I going? I'm going to look at Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. That way, even if it's for 5 minutes, I am holding myself accountable and I am getting there. And a big part of that we like to teach in the practice when people are, goal oriented around their exercise is it does not have to be militant exercise. Like you don't have to go crazy. It takes out the joy in it. Part of it is really finding what do I like to do at the gym. That might be swimming, jogging, yoga, weightlifting. Figure out what you actually like so that you're more inclined to go and make that commitment.
Yes, and that commitment is key in doing something that you like. I'm not a big exercise person, but I love yoga and I commit to that. So I agree with you on that. And the next thing, of course, is dieting, right? You have to choose what's right for you and your body. That's important. And then less takeout, right? More home cooked meals. It makes a big difference when you're dieting. And then less junk food. I know that's hard, but less junk food and more whole foods. Because another thing that we coach around is it's not about deprivation. Do not starve yourself. That is not dieting. So it's just important to find what works for you.
That's true. And that kind of brings us to our third, which is probably where we're going to connect with the most based off of what we learned from our clients, throughout this year. And that goal is self care.
Yes.
That looks like prioritizing yourself. We call it honoring yourself.
Yes.
And that just looks like making me time. Is it going to be daily, weekly, monthly? And what are you going to do when you make that time for yourself? Is it going to be your bubble baths?
Yes, it's my favorite.
Our favorite. Is it going to be reading? Is it going to be a glass of wine? Is it going to be getting a massage? What does that self-care or prioritization look like for you? And that brings us to what we're really excited to talk about today because we are announcing that for January of 2020, we will be doing our 31 days of self-love challenge. Yes, 31 days in January. That means every day we will be releasing in advance for the month, but also day by day what that challenge is every day for you to love yourself, express love to yourself, to do something for yourself, a way of prioritizing yourself that you might just enjoy for that day and find that, you know what, this is what I'm going to implement going forward. You'll find on our website, www.be3hlcoaching.com. You can also follow the link on the social medias and just click our blog section. And, every week we do a new blog. This week is going to be surrounding that 31 days of self-love. And once we post it, just reply back to the stories, engage. Let us know, what did you do that day for that challenge? Or more importantly, just post it on your page and tag us. Let's celebrate these moments together as we rev up this year to really connect with ourselves and prioritize ourselves.
Yes, and we'll be taking part in that as well. We'll be putting photos of our self care. Even though we're the coaches, we still need self care too. And so we'll be engaging with you in that. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yes.
So we are really, really, really thankful for you guys. And also, we released out the new website.
Yeah.
We loved everyone's feedback. We loved getting that chance to just revamp and recreate it to make it something that was easier for you to navigate, better for you to enjoy. Make sure you get a chance to go ahead and check it out. Subscribe to our email list. That way we can send the 31 days straight to you and you can stay up to speed with everything that's constantly going on. But, overall, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your 2019.
Yes.